This is the definition of victim: a person harmed, injured, or killed as a result of a crime, accident, or other event or action.
So it says a person harmed, injured, or killed as a result of a crime, accident, or other event or action, right? So even if we don't go to the extreme of being killed or injured, everything, to your point, actually, to your sister's point. You said your sister, your cousin. Your cousin. To your cousin's point. For us, we can't change skin color. We can't change race. We can't change that. If homosexuality was so traumatizing, so damaging, so hurtful and everything, and they're victims, they're harmed by specific actions, it's well within your power to change that and say, you know what, shit, let me, because I can't deal with all this trauma that I'm receiving from being a homosexual.
Right.
Let me do something different.
Make some different life choices.
Yeah, let me make some different life choices, because it seems like I'm inflicting this upon myself.
Right.
Now somebody gonna say, yeah, but I don't have the choice to be a homosexual. Well, last time I checked, you didn't come into this world.
Bring it out.
With two daddies.
Right.
You didn't come into this world with two moms.
Right.
Last time I checked, it was a male and a female that came together and brought you into this world.
That's right.
So I think it's safe to say the decisions that you're making in your life are contrary to how you came into this world naturally. That's just kind of some common sense.
That's just common
logic
sense.
For me.
Yeah, you're practical.
In my brain stem, I could be wrong, but I'm not.
Right.
But I could be, but I'm not.
Bring it out.
But anyway, that may be over some of y'all here. Go ahead, officer.
Hey, that remind me of that scene on Get Rich or Die Trying. When Terrence Howard was driving the car and the homeboy was in the back seat and he was like, man, there's something wrong with this dude, man. I could be wrong, but I'm not wrong. But I might be, and if I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm not wrong.
Hey, officer. Hey, the next part of the definition for trick, it says, victim, it says a person who is tricked or duped. We the ones our kids is the ones that's being tricked into thinking that it's okay.
Right.
Similar, it says sitting target. When kids sitting down watching TV, they trying to trick them into homosexuality.
Right.
To accepting it. So again, we are the victims of this whole agenda right here.
We're the ones that suffer by, we can lose our jobs.
Right.
If you say the wrong thing, if you say I'm a she, he, and not a he, she, and you say him, she, and him, her, and you don't say them, and you say they, but not the she.
Right.
We the ones that's on the hook for losing our jobs, losing our livelihood.
Because we don't know our pronouns.
Because we don't know the pronoun.
Yeah.
You ain't losing your job if you a he and you called a he.
Right.
Exactly.
Hey,
Exactly.
Speaking of the pronouns, can we get that screenshot?
Yeah.
Hey, get that screenshot, man.
Wow.
Because that was funny as hell.
Hey,
Yeah.
you made a good point about the pronouns. It says, nowadays you got to explain the birds and the bees and the bees, the birds and the birds that used to be bees, the bees that used to be birds, the birds that look like bees, and the bees that look like birds but still got their stingers.
Wow. What a bomb at. What a bomb
Confusion, bro.
What a bomb at.
Complete confusion, man. It makes no sense. And this is crazy, because when I read this, I laughed, but I had to think back, though. Like, I remember beginning to have conversations with my daughters, and this is in the world, because in the truth, it goes a lot different. But I was preparing myself as a father who only had girls, to try to have their minds right and to understand, hey, look, you're not laying down before you married to somebody. I was trying to make that preparation.
Right.
But it was difficult because I remember thinking, I can talk to you about what boys are going to come to you with and prepare you for that. I don't know what the hell these little girls are saying to you. I don't know how the hell they sliding in the back. I'm not a girl. So I don't know what approach they taking.
So you wasn't prepared for the birds and the birds conversation.
I wasn't prepared for birds and birds. Right, bees and bees, bro. Or birds that look like bees but still got the snake. I wasn't prepared for that, bro. Like,
So this is what I did, officer. I told my son and my daughter, I sat them down and said, look, if a homosexual try to come to you and act like they're attracted to you, right? And make a pass at you. Take off running and screaming for help. Wow. I mean, run literally and scream, right?
Become the victim.
Right. Because you've been victimized.
Right.
Take off running and screaming. I used to drill them. So what you gonna do?
Right.
Take off running and screaming. That's right. Take off running and screaming.
Right.
But hey,
yeah, hey,
that's how it was taught. That's how it was taught to me. I took off running and screaming.
Hey, so you speaking from experience that actually happened?
I took off running and screaming. When I was my teaching was when I came up. Here's how I was taught.
Yeah.
If somebody is bigger than you, right, and it's you in a fight, pick up anything that's around you, pick up something and bust them upside the head. That's what I was taught. Mm-hmm. If a homosexual tried to be attracted to you, right, try to make a pass at you,
that's OG training,
take off
bro.
running and screaming for help. And that's how I was taught. So that's what I taught my kids, you know what I mean? Now I teach them, you know what I mean, the commandments of God.
I see a
They
little boy
older
running
now.
down the street from a sodomite. He might be your cousin, huh?
Right.
Well, it's a she. It's a she. So I don't know how they
Hey,
do
bro,
it.
you know Shema.
No, you got jokes. You got jokes.
Nah, he said the one screaming.
I said the one
if he see
screaming,
the little
the
boy
one running.
screaming, he like, oh yeah,
that's
the
my
one
little
running.
son.
Yeah,
Right,
he
right.
learned over
At least
there.
I taught him, and I
Right.
hey, listen, man.
All praise.
We got to defend ourselves because they coming against us. They coming at us.
Right.
You see it because listen, I know you officers got younger children, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know y'all pay attention to what's on the television. And when you're watching the television, you will see something on SpongeBob, or you will see something where two couples are getting married. What is this? You know what I mean? And it's hard right now. It wasn't that much for us when we was for our kids, right? But now, now it's heavy. It's heavy. They ready to do what they plan to push. They are fully ready to execute it. More so now.
Oh, they already there.
Yeah.
They already there.
It's full fledged now.
Yeah.
You can't watch one. You can't go to the movies without seeing something that's affiliated with LGBTQ.
Right.
YZ.
Right. No, that's facts.
What's that? Oh, yeah. Pull it up.
Hey, go to because I also just made a point. So pull up what I just posted in the thing with the timestamps. Because say what you said again about the cartoons, like how you can't watch.
Yeah, you can't even watch cartoons. Now, back when I had my children was young, right? They all grown now, in their mid-20s or whatever, right? But you didn't really have to monitor it for homosexuality, you know what I mean? But nowadays, you have to monitor it for homosexuality.
Right,
I mean,
right,
you know, because they
right.
pushing it on us. They got their foot on the gas right now.
Right.
And that was actually done by design, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we know they don't do nothing by coincidence. So this video actually goes into the stages of how they forced it into the media, a cartoon specifically.
Check it out.
Let that play. Make sure you keep notice of the timestamps.
Or strange situations.
Live action TV couldn't show two men kissing, but a character like Bugs Bunny could kiss Hunter Elmer and pass it off as a joke. Speech patterns.
So when at the start of this video, it tell you about like in the 70s and 80s, they couldn't just directly put it in there. They had to, like we talked about with Big Mama, they had to warm us up to it first before they could start directly showing it to us. So it said the way that they start doing it, instead of just showing straight boy on boy action, they started doing it with like Bugs Bunny, he'll kiss Elmer Fudd and things like that. So that's what it's going into right now.
Desensitizing,
exactly. Go ahead.
Mannerisms, costumes, and more also became signals of queerness or queer coding. Let's take a look at Bugs Bunny again, who first appeared in 1940. In addition to kissing other male characters on the mouth, he also cross-dresses in many episodes. But this didn't make him queer. According to creator Chuck Jones, this was all meant to make him funny. Viewers, however, could have their own interpretation. RuPaul, for one, has said that Bugs Bunny was his first introduction to drag. Cartoon characters were also given the freedom to veer from traditional gender roles. So we could see characters.
Pause, AV. They called it queer coding, so they have a name for it. Queer coding, they tell you earlier in the video, is what the way that they introduced it to us in the media. Like they wouldn't directly put it out there, but they have like SpongeBob gay as hell now, bro. Bro, SpongeBob is gay now, bro.
Yes, they went all the way in with Bob.
What?
Yeah. Yep.
Damn.
Bruh, so they even gave it a term. It's called queer coding.
You know what caught me in that clip also is when she said that RuPaul said his first introduction to drag was Bugs Bunny
With cartoon.
with cartoons, and at RuPaul at the time he probably didn't know that he was gonna grow up to be the way he is. You know what I mean? But that helped him along the way to become more effeminate and homosexual lifestyle he's living.
Right. Because RuPaul is known as like one of the biggest drag people.
Yeah.
And he said he started that because he seen Bugs Bunny doing it. That was his introduction.
That was his introduction to drag.
Exactly. So it show you the effect of the impact that it have on our kids.
Right.
Sheesh.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
That was heavy right there. So that's heavy.
So it's a little bit more on it. So now it's gonna go into, Bugs Bunny. They came out a long time ago. So now it's going into how it started to evolve.
The progression, yeah.
Yeah, and it's this one Edomite lady that was really leading the forefront of it, and she was employed by Cartoon Network. So now it's going to go into one of the cartoons that she created that really sparked like another movement. Go ahead.
2010, Rebecca was working on Adventure Time and floated the idea of a past lesbian relationship between Princess Bubblegum and the vampire Marceline. But even then,
it was pretty much impossible to have characters in an animated show that were openly LGBTQIA.
Pendleton Ward, the show's creator, supported this idea, but Rebecca said she faced years of pushback from the studio, which was concerned about distribution in countries where being gay or lesbian was censored in media and considered a crime.
When we tried to talk about it openly, the hammer came down, and it went all the way to the top and came down hard on us.
The characters' relationship wasn't confirmed until 2018, when the two kissed in the season finale.
The hell is this?
After her experience with
So,
Adventure
pause it.
Time,
You notice they said when they just straight put it out there, right? In the season finale. So, if you got kids, you watch the first few episodes and make sure that ain't nothing crazy. But they did a crap thing. They made them kiss on the last episode.
Wow.
So that's not by confusion.
The hell is this?
I mean, not by accident.
And going back to pause this, because you got more on this, not pause it, but pull up go back to the list with the book. So it says portray gays as victims, make gays look favorable. So portray gays as victims. I want to go back to that. They have an entire you have this community, whatever, this community of people that have the power to get into companies such as Cartoon Network and can have their agenda pushed all the way to the top, even if it's not necessarily executed on, when they want it to. It goes all the way to the top, comes back down, and then there's still, even if it is the last episode, they're still able to pass through whatever agenda they want to push through.
Right.
Let a nigga do that.
Right.
Let a nigga attempt
Right.
to get something put. That won't make it past HR.
Nope.
It ain't gonna make it past the janitor. Trust and believe. Matter of fact, it might make it to the top, but guess what'll happen? They'll mess around and pull some stuff up from the 70s. Lock your ass up at 70, 80 years old.
Bring it out.
Bill Cosby.
Wow.
Bring it out.
Thank you.
Bring it out.
That's what they'll do. So, victims?
Right. Right.
We only
Things that make you go.
Things that make you go.
is this?
We need that. We need that. We need a clip with that. Things that make you go. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just us.
I mean,
Maybe we hallucinate.
Maybe
Right.
we hallucinate.
Right. Hey, but when a lot of people, don't want, that's
That was
SpongeBob.
awkwardly placed. But yes, okay, appreciate
A lot of
you.
people don't understand the spirits that come with this, though. When you open the door for LGBTQ, there's a lot of other stuff, right? That's when you started seeing, if you remember, there started being multiple wives, marriages, and people were using the LGBTQ laws now to say, well, if marriage is no longer defined as being just a man and a woman, then I can marry my dog, I can marry my cat, I can marry two women.
What the hell is this?
You know, and now you're looking at the member thing, coming down. But hey, go out of this, go to the bottom to the link that I just posted. Let me show you. This is the degree to which they will go. Pull up, if you can, pull up pull up the words that's written on here first. Now, not on the backpack. The statement made on the post. Is it any way to yeah. Yep.
It says, how in the world is this appropriate to sell? This is called a Desensitized backpack.
I have no idea what that means.
Me either.
Go ahead.
These are sold at Walmart, Target, Marshalls, Macy's, Hot Topic, Zoomies, PacSun, Bell's Outlet, Kohl's, Aeropostale, Nordstrom Rack, Forever 21, Bell's, Spencer's, Dillard's, TJ Maxx.
Yeah, we won't even read out. But look at the number of top retail stores that we're about to see is being sold in.
This is
right
like everywhere. They name every major place.
So this picture was taken at Burlington. All right, let's go down to the picture. Zoom in on the back. Yeah, zoom in so you can see what it is that's on there. Now, the backpack. Yeah. See if we can. So at first glance, walking by it, you see just the backpack, right?
Right.
Go down a little bit so you can see the picture. No. Scroll it. Look, I want to see the top picture, the top of the backpack. Yeah. Now blow that picture up to the right of the backpack.
Wow, that's insane.
This is stitched on the backpack.
Dang.
Wow.
This is stitched. So when your kids, if they saw this and they just happen to like the color turquoise with the yellow zipper, it has a little pink on it, and it's, and it's colors that are just attractive. Your kid, until you actually look at it, your kids are gonna be exposed to people with their genitals out on the backpack.
Wow.
Now, go down. When I say, I want to see the lower end. Yep. Keep coming. Now, blow that up just a little bit more if it's possible. If not, then we'll just look at it here. Written around the zipper on the outside of the backpack, you see the heart. That's what draws you. When you don't pay attention to the words, it says, I want more fun. I want more sex. I want more color. I want more flowers. I want more music. I want more music. And it's going on and on, saying, I want more sex. I want more this.
The hell is this?
So subliminally, it's feeding your children a message that opens them up for some type of a sexual encounter.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's devastating.
Hey,
This is at the stores.
scroll up just a little bit.
Hey,
So
I don't know up or down.
Okay, that's good. That's good right there. Look at the backpacks that's behind it. Those are all kids' backpacks. So this is not in a section where it's being
right.
sold to adults.
Right,
No.
This
right.
is intended for kids.
This is in the
Exactly.
kids
And wear it.
section. Right. This was found in a kids section
Damn.
at Burlington.
Wow.
So if you don't understand that this is Babylon the Great at this point, I don't know what the hell to tell you.
Exactly.
If this ain't spiritually Sodom and Gomorrah, I don't know where the hell you living at. But I don't know.
And then, officer, and when we try to teach against this stuff, we the devils.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.